Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Esoteric Ebb. My air conditioner's on again, so let me know if you can hear it. This is going on YouTube, so I really don't want to be able to hear it, but I don't apologize in advance, because it's bloody warm. If I remember correctly, we are about to head into the crypts. Oh, did you all get a badge? Look at that. Consistent streamer is consistent. Yeah, here we go. We're going into this hidden door we found. Oh god. I'm a little bit worried. Earth's first crypt. We got Mage Hand, didn't we, in the last stream? That's fun. You're officially a Final Fantasy XIV newbie again. The time was bound to happen eventually. Oh no, we made the same joke. This crypt is just piles of bones. Oh, I can have that one. Thousands of dead.
Huh?
Ah. Oh, I hate this place. A literal pile of skulls. Thousands. Each a life taken by war, suffering, or time itself. The eternal cycle. You will join them soon. Ah. This is insane. So many bodies. You know well about this. This was the first of the containment crypts. Uh-oh. Containment crypt. An area designated as confinement for bodies to avoid the risk of undeath. Many were erected beneath Norvik during the years of attempted reclamation of the Curselands. Curselands, 50,000 square miles, cursed to forever stand as an esoteric gateway to a pure negative energy plane. The scale, that's about the size of the entirety of the land today held by the Norvikian city-state. The first? Oh, this is Earth's first crypt. Built for himself, by himself. The bones belong to curse victims, those claimed by the Curselands horrors. Destined to rise as undead hordes, Earth sent many expeditions to the east, each an attempt to reclaim the spirits, the literal bones of those who were left behind. Entire ships were loaded with the many, many bodies brought ashore to Norvik and put into these crypts. Unmarked graves, yes, but consecrated all the same. An attempt at total redemption. I mean, that's one way of doing it, I suppose. Send all your soldiers to a place, and they all die, and then you just scoop them up and stick them in a boat. Should have left them in the east. The Curselands is a Redison problem. Earth did his duty, doing his best to cleanse the world and free the spirits of his fallen people. Or putting them all under the city was a pretty ballsy move. Oh, I just took a drink of my water and it's tepid. Ugh. Ew. That is deeply unpleasant. 85 stream streak, good lord. I think I streamed too much. Excuse me. I'm going to go with putting them under the city was a pretty ballsy move. It was. And as you can see, it was a success. These bones do not move. They are not held in the crazed vitriol of negative, necromantic energy. They are at rest, even in this horrid state. Yeah, pretty much. They chucked them all down here, sprinkled it with holy water, said a prayer or something, and there you go. I'm gonna watch them closely, or carefully. They do not move. So these are all people who died in the Curselands. Yes, the greatest tragedy of your people. And this is how they ended up, simply due to the issue of numbers. There were too many bodies to give proper burial rites to each of them, even after burning the flesh. Since ocean or river burials are even more problematic due to the horror issue, this was the best option. Horror issue? The stone pigs? Are we under London now? The engines of London. Bow your head to the dead. Okay, well that was fun. Rat. Black rat. Is that 3 of the 4 rats we need? Yes. Join my collection, you little bastards. I kind of forgot I had a hammer. Well, I think we want brittle bones, because then they can, like, you know, break them down. I don't think you want strong bones. Especially if they're going to, like, come back as the undead. So there's a... Is this going to lead me to the church? These go far up through Tollstone. I've got to find out, haven't I? Never mind. I'm going to assume that's the church. Oh, hello! A horrid noise in the dark. Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine. Moving, a mess of rusty iron and clattering bones. Moving towards you. Why did that light just come on?
Huh?
No, no, no. I hate the crypts. It calls to you. 10? Oh. I mean, it's undead. How good's he gonna get? Yeah. It's okay. I still won. Incoming undead. It is set on killing you. No shit. You must defend yourself and smite this foul abomination. Too late to run away. But you gotta stay loose or this thing will cut you to pieces. The bones are outside of the body. They must return. Clearly, any type of piercing or slashing damage would be near useless against this creature. Blunt force is what you need. Give him a hug. Can I just tell it to stop? Fucking how? Skelly Palace. Oh god. Oh, that took me off guard. Skellypathically. That is a fantastic word. Yeah, no, talking ain't gonna help you here. Would hugging it help in any way? No. Right. So... I have to try to dodge? I think that's all I got. Schnell helps distract it. Oh, hell yeah. Your feet, they dance. Side to side, your eyes focused on the skeleton's blade. You're ready for anything. Taking stilted steps towards you, the skeleton raises its sword hand. As the blade comes down, you sidestep it. Good. Don't let him hit you. The skeleton flails around on the spot, clearly losing its focus after the miss. Destroy it. Don't you have some holy magic against this thing? The goblin brings out his sling. In one swift move, he launches a projectile towards the abomination. It flies right through his open ribcage. This might be your last chance. The skeleton is growing more and more frantic. You'll have to push it further. Fight! Shit? Schnell, help! I'm trying! And you're the fucking cleric! Use your magic or something! Right, I'm under the I don't know much about Dungeons and Dragons. I'm a nerd, but I'm more of a sci-fi nerd. I believe inflict wounds heals undead? I could be wrong. I'm the apolitical cleric. Lord Cleric to you. Fuck it.
What do you mean?
Your swing misses the skeleton completely, and it jitters back in an unnatural fashion. As if it is animated by some foul, punch-dodging force. More or less. The skeleton gives off a deep hiss as it again strikes at you. This time, stabbing you right in the chest. The mail stops it from reaching your heart. Focus. Letting go of his sling, the goblin instead goes for a kick to the skelly shins. While the creature is jittering about, Schnell still manages to hit it, sending it scrambling to regain balance. Now, get him! Bones and iron stabilize in front of you, focusing on its only task. It hasn't been long. Now you realize the skeleton is getting its bearings. This will be the end. Your last chance. Take it or die by Earth's valor. Schnell, I can't do this. Schnell, I'm dying. Shut up, you've got this. Oh. Ah. Oh. Fuck you, skeleton. With a single swing, you line up a perfect strike. Your fist connects with the thing's skull, cutting off its horrid shriek. The impact sends its skull flying off, as the rest of it collapses upon the crypt floor. Great hit! 60 experience, hell yeah. The bones spill to the ground in a pile of dust and scrap metal. No other threats. The skeleton must have been the only guardian. Thank you, Snell. You're welcome. You did, good, too. You've performed your duty. This crypt has been cleansed. That's an overstatement. The goblin leans on his knees, panting. Gods, I hate crypts. He raises a finger and wags it. Nothing good ever came from constructing a crypt. You either get cursed place filled with death, or a meat grinder filled with undeath. Agreed. That's why we burn corpses these days. Really, a genuinely smart tradition. Best thing humans ever invented. Actually, I think it was a dwarven thing. Oh. Well, it was smart to adopt it. Or at the very least it... A bang from somewhere far away echoes down the hallway. Please tell me this isn't Lord of the Rings. And we knocked his head down a well, and now a cave troll's going to show up. The goblin jumps. A shiver down your spine. Then the chamber grows silent once more. A scent of death still lingers. He clears his throat. Fuck this place. Let's go. Oh, hold on. I gotta make sure this warrior gets what he deserves. Which is... good old-fashioned looting. I gotta check his pockets for a pulse. Right, I get it. Ruined armor, broken sword, but that helmet. Ooh. Aventail. 1 intelligence, 1 constitution, but -2 charisma again. I'm going to eat one of my cardamom treats. Anything else worth nicking in here? Is that a mace? A mace? Why would that lower my strength? The Mace of Terror. Uh-oh. You reach for the mace. The metal feels wrong. Oh, got yourself a nice weapon, eh? Grip it hard, excuse me? As your gloved hand wraps around the handle, a chill runs up your arm. Not just cold. Watch out! Nothing. Just the empty crypt. But... You good? The goblin looks concerned. You see that? See what? He glances around the crypt. There's nothing here but dust and bones. You look down at the mace. Something is very, very wrong with it. What? Is it cursed? Did I just get cursed? No, it's... There again. Shit, look out! A figure. I don't see a figure. In the periphery. Watching. Nothing. Gone. This mace is haunted. Cursed, perhaps? This thing's haunted. What? He stares at the mace. You sure? I'm sure. Great. Haunted weapons. Just what we needed. Damn this. You'll find this lovely weapon ready to take on the city's foulness. And you simply cannot wield it. The horror, like some unfleshly ghast, came to haunt you. It's too great. Keep it sealed. Keep it close. The spirit watches. But like... Standard issue among the Earthguard. The soul of its previous owner is clearly haunting it. You see a dude staring at you out of the corner of your eye whenever you wield it. Might be best not to use it in a fight. Oh, Christ. Alright, well, I thought we found a sweet weapon, but no, we found a cursed mace. Lovely. The crypt of an archer. It's empty. Is it? That's not empty, that's money. And a shard of yore. The first tomb of Earth. This is it. This is the first place his body was placed 27 years ago. Your lord, your master, your god, Earth. To see it in such a state, shake in anger. I'm going to go with a relic of an old era. I should leave it be. God dies, the world changes. No need to cry over it. This place is still holy, consecrated. Despite this, horrors still walk the grimy tiles. Earth's traces still linger here, as it should. Okay. I don't know if I can talk to my new ghost friend. I'm going to assume not. The tomb of a fighter. It's empty inside except... Excuse me? Oh! Bone dust. And money. What is bone dust? Is it anti-curse? Dust from a bone grinder. Very fine and faintly sparkling. Made out of a unicorn horn or whale bone or something. Can be used to recover second level spell slots. Ooh. That is not a bad thing to have. Well, I think we've done everything we can do here, which is a bit of a... I kind of expected more. You have a tomato mozzarella salad? I thought you were going to say pizza, and we were going to have the whole pizza thing again. Alright, well I guess we carry on exploring. Oh. Have I been here? I feel like I've never been here. This place looks awesome. It looks oddly familiar. It looks very close to the Goblin's place. Mushrooms! These little buggers are everywhere, aren't they? Maybe I mean I can see if I can do anything with the mace. I don't think so. Whoops, I right clicked, I didn't mean to. I think all I could do is like equip it. And I guess I could equip it? Seems like a bad idea. Glowing mushrooms. Must be tasty. Rat. Green rat. I feel like I found every single rat now. Why does that stone have a face on it? Oh god, they all have faces on. Never mind. Oh, what's this? The most central part of the Great Bracken Tree of Tolstad. Lord Pooh? Among the tangled mess of vines and mossy rocks, you see the thick roots of bracken tree. They crack open the walls and ceiling of this half-dwarven, half-anti-Separian chamber. Bracken, an Ascari tree known for its impervious nature, sometimes called ironwood. The Illum forest holds the largest collection of bracken in the world. Ironwood, common nickname. It spreads like a 1,000-footed spider. The natural retaking the artificial. It is beautiful. Touch the roots. They are soft on the surface, a layer of moss. Hello. The tree does not respond. Alas, I don't think it's got a mouth. Or a brain. I guess you could talk to it with some magic. And again, I'm no expert. I don't think I have talk to plants. Is that a spell? Look beyond the roots. They are thick and create a vast, tight forest. There might be something there, hidden beyond the wall of roots. But you are not sure. Damn, we failed. So this is the bottom of the big tree. More or less. Minun sexikas uni? Ah, this is where the lady sent us. The elf. The dark elf. The roots slowly but ever so slightly widen, revealing the goods within. The cache has been revealed. Oh, of course it was Lord Pooh. That made me laugh last time I read it. I just forgot his name between recording sessions here. Lord Pooh appears to allow you to loot its cache now. How polite. Nod your head and stop speaking to the tree. the cash. 20 crowns. Ooh, 30 crowns. Charlie Yor, incense, and the Barkskin scroll. Barkskin is usually very good. It's a second level spell. Second level transmutation. VSM, a handful of old bark. For the duration, your skin has a rough bark-like appearance, and you have resistance to all damage. All damage is halved. That could be very good. I'm still going to die just as much. In fact, you have reminded me that I'm going to just drop a little quick save here. Getting stabbed in the heart by a skeleton wasn't on my bingo card. Ooh. Do I talk to this guy before I talk to a petrified bow? Oh. +1 dexterity, +1 constitution. Mine now. A bow wielded by some great adventurer centuries ago. Unfortunately, that adventurer ended at the gaze of a basilisk. The bow is 100% esoteric rock. I mean, that's technically an upgrade over my... Ooh. I'd rather have the wisdom. So wait a minute, I've got a broken crossbow and a broken bow. Are there any weapons and a cursed mace? Are there any weapons in this game? I've got a broken sword as well. God damn it. See, I probably should have equipped... I should equip this simple hammer, shouldn't I, really? But then I'd lose dexterity and wisdom, and I feel like, you know, that's a bad idea. Beware monsters. Oh. Let's talk to this orc. I think it's an orc. Very furry for an orc. HWBT Guardian. Oh, it's a bugbear. A brute. A beast. And a warrior. She could break you easily. Oh, it's a she. Loyalty is a fickle thing. Hers lies with the halfways, for sake of coin and shelter. But also something else. Something more ethereal. Ogres, hobgoblins, etins, trolls. The bugbear stands among them all as the chargers of the Iskani wilds. You have heard of their kind finding a place within civilized society as mercenaries and guards. Moongore is a cliché. Hello, Nostalias. What do you got in your pockets? Wood shield? Good apple. Oh, this is the lady with the good apple scroll. I think I can get that just by talking to her. Human. Bugbear. A hairy beast towering over you. Its face contorted into a stern and probably permanent frown. Watch yourself. This is halfway's territory. This is a bugbear. They are the most common in the West, living in the rough lands between Ford Nip and the VK. VK, Dwarven slang for Vuska, as if it needed to be shortened. He notices Snail with you and gives him a nod. Runner? Hey, Moongore. Things going well? They are going. She nods in your direction. Is this your cleric? Seems so, yeah. I thought he'd be taller, she says with a scoff. I am the cleric. Nice to meet you. The bugbear places a hand on her weapon. Yeah, 80 experience. Let's go. Do not cause trouble. A morning star. Beware. Morning star? No, that is clearly just a spiked mace. I believe the term is flanged mace. That is not a flanged mace. She will not use it. That's not a flanged mace. It's a... I mean, I guess a spiked mace or a morning star. The spikes look a bit short for a morning star. But a flanged mace is where you have flanges. I guess we'll just start at the top. I have some questions about the day of the tea shop explosion. I felt a slight rumble in the earth. I was down here guarding the roots. Just a little rumble? I'm assuming it was a most ferocious force of magic or nature if it created a quake all the way down here. But there's a dwarf who says you won't let him pass here. The dark dwarf, yes. He asked for access to the south tunnels. He is not permitted. Why not? The lady does not permit it. Lady Sageleaf does not allow looters on her grounds. Only official expeditions. Am I an official expedition? He glances at Schnell, who shrugs. More or less. He frowns. If you go into the south tunnels, beware of monsters. They crawl in from below, infesting the caverns. We clean them out every other week, but they return often. What kind of monsters? All kinds. Anything that crawls through the cracks in the city below. Tell me more? Last month we killed a hook hunter. Oh god. It was a great hunt. Before that, a bunch of giant spiders. A grey ooze. Last year we had to get a specialist to deal with a hive of cranium ants. They negotiated for days. The worst was probably the Gricks. I hate those things. But I'm sad to say we have not yet had to deal with a boulette. I only know these because of Baldur's Gate 3. Boulette. The land shark predator. They burrow through the air with intense speeds. They have been known to invade Norvikian streets at times, taking many lives in the process. I do not think those land sharks enjoy the tunnelling here, but there have been reports of a few of them moving closer to settlements in the last year, over in Verdun. I want to skin one of those things one day. That would be pleasurable. Cool. She grins. Have you seen a man in yellow pass here? She grunts. Grunt back. I did. Are you looking for this man? Well, yes. Clearly. The bugbear shows you a deep frown and says, if you see him, stick a knife through his heart for me. Wait. Why? I saw him approaching from the pillar chamber. I told him to stop, to step away from halfling turf. But that bastard, he cast a spell on me. That handsome, huh? What? No. He was as ugly as the rest of you. Yeah, humans really suck, don't they? Oh, God. Wait, you think I'm ugly? I cannot see your face, human. But I would assume so, yes. I saw him approaching. He wore an ugly yellow robe. Then he said a few words and I suddenly happily allowed him to pass. A charm of some kind. I was helpless like a kitten. Gods, I hate kittens. Run away from her before it's too late. What else can you tell me about him? He had slightly darker skin, unlike most pale humans in Norvik. He carried a backpack and several things. Tools. It's not very specific. You want wordy? Go ask a poet. You hate kittens? Yes, any child beast, really. They are too weak to survive on their own. That is a disgusting feature of adolescence. This chick is crazy. I'll avenge your honor. Okay. You must find this man and punish him. That way you can earn her respect. Do what you want, I don't care. She actually kind of does. You catch her glancing at your figure. Oh. In which direction did he go? Through the south caves. He points towards the damp tunnel down the slope. I warned him about the monsters as he walked away because of that darned spell. I would have hoped for him to be dinner for some hook horror or dark mantle. But the bastard turned invisible as he entered the tunnel. I hate wizards. I'm neutral on them personally. The bugbear lets out a grunt, clearly signalling she's done with this part of the conversation. Can I have that spell scroll you've got? No, of course not. I got this as a gift. I can't just give it away. From Nessun, right? She told me I could tell you to give it to me. Oh. Okay then. Sweet! There is great respect for the elven druid. Primal spellcaster. Okay. 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 I defeated the skeleton in the crypts. You did? Well, she looks you up and down. I am impressed. Less for us to worry about. What's it like working for the HWB team? Oh, they're good. Lady Sageleaf is a great leader. Her power is overwhelming. Lady Sageleaf is a weak, inefficient leader who will fall soon enough. Oh, you look a lot stronger than her, though. I agree, that little goblin woman is enough to break a dozen men. I'm gonna go with that one. Or more. She looks away for a moment. I've been given a life here. A purpose. While I do not enjoy living among your kind, the goblins are a fine people. Thanks. Not you in particular, Weasel. Oh, man. Weasel? Oh, I don't think I deserve to be called that. So, you guard primarily? Yes. I do tend to do some gardening duty as well. Keeping the dampness to an appropriate level, and communing with Lord Pooh when the Dark Elf requires it. The druid, has she taught you magic? No, Nessun has shown me tricks. I have no interest in magic and its foul nature. You had a green thumb, hey? No, but I serve well nonetheless. Get to fight a lot of monsters? Yes. They often break into the upper city below. It is mostly minor monsters, sometimes a large one. At times, undead. Fought a ghoul last month. Easy kill. Not too interesting. It is my great pleasure to best a dangerous foe. The smile is horrific and bright. I had some other questions. I don't really want to flirt with a bugbear. I'm gonna go. Not really my type. But we did get the good apple scroll. I think that just lets us summon apples, right? 5 apples appear in your hand and are infused with magic for the duration. A creature can use its action to eat 1 apple. Eating an apple restores 1 hit point, and the apple provides enough nourishment to sustain a normal creature for 1 day. Interesting. What's going on over here? I should really be worried about the whole petrification thing. Such a horrifying visage. Stepping in front of the petrified person, statue, you get a sudden sense of paranoia. As if someone is listening in. It's difficult not to. You're very loud. What a tiny voice. What? Wait. Who said that? Over here, buddy. By the nose. That voice must be some kind of telepathy. Telepathy. Jesus. Find the source. Your eyes land upon the nose of the stone statue. At the very tip, you see something. Something tiny and unremarkable. A simple ant. Unremarkable? What do you mean? The cranium ant can hear my wisdom? Uh-oh. We might be tiny, but trust us. We've got a bite. Are you inside my head? Duh. We are one of many. Freaking great to meet with you, buddy. Smash it! Oh, God. Oh, no. An esoteric ant? You can call us one. We didn't really used to have a name, since we're a hive mind. So one will do for now. Good to meet you, one. Yeah, good to meet you too. Goblin stares at you, and stares at the statue. You having a moment or something? You having a moment? Yep, Snell, we're definitely having a moment. We have a lot of those. Point at Snell. Explain this to my companion so he doesn't think I'm crazy, please. Right, sup, dude? You a goblin? Snell perks up and looks around. Psychic ant. Oh! He gets ready to smash it. No, relax. We're alone, and it's just... we need to ask for a favour. The goblin stops. Do you know how much trouble you cranium ants caused us? We had to hire a specialist just to get you to leave. Yeah, it was a whole thing. But we left. You won. So let bygones be bygones, as they say. He stares at the ant for a few seconds. Then he frowns. Fuck it. Sure. As long as you guys don't return, then fine. What do you want? We need your help. But we're driven from the area a while ago. But we left me behind. You mean I? No. Yeah, no, you mean I? This whole identity thing is really new to me. I've never been disconnected from the hive for this long before. It's really difficult. You don't want to be an individual? I think it's pretty great. Being alone sucks. Rejoining the hive sounds like a great idea. You should do that. I wonder if I could join the hive. Let's go with it's pretty great being an individual. I haven't really thought about it too much. But sincerely, that sounds like a thing for you non-hivers. But if you help me out, how about we give you something in return? Oh, that sounds like a quest. That sounds like a quest. I like quests. I enjoy quests. I have a positive inclination towards quests. Quests are fun. I'm the questing kind of guy. Or, quests. Give a thumbs up. Okay, sure. It's a quest. Yes! We know the location of a secret stash. It's buried in the Undercoast Path. Like, below this place. Below the city below? Right below it. That's low. Sure is. The Undercoast Path is... well, it leads all the way down to the Undercoast. Right past the gravity flip. Although you won't need to go that far now. It's too dangerous for someone like you anyhow. Yeah, I haven't told him I'm an apolitical cleric, have I? A single cranium ant is not dangerous. Their psionic strength is counted en masse. 1,000 of these are required to do anything beyond normal ant-sized power moves. You must help this creature. It is asking for your help, and it would really not be that much of a hassle. Be nice. Carry the ant. I can pick up the ant. I'll get you to your brothers, my friend. Aren't you afraid of getting, you know, crushed since you're so tiny? What are you voting in the election? Election? Oh, I've heard about that. It sounds like your kind's way of trying to emulate our hive-mindedness. You know, everyone getting to voice their opinions, leading to a unified direction. Being in a hive mind would certainly make the whole process a lot easier. Sure does. Although, I imagine it's a bit different if you actually get to have an individual mind on things. You know, think about it yourself, by yourself, with yourself. Something to think about? Huh. You aren't afraid you're gonna get crushed? Nah. My telekinesis isn't too powerful going solo, but it's enough to keep myself defended from boots and any crevices I might fall into. One is a good name. It is a function, but don't get used to it. You don't have a name in your hive? Nah. No need. We're all one there. Creepy. Must be nice to be a part of something larger. No, I like being an individual. To a fault. Only nice to be part of a hive if you're the queen or king. Exactly. Sorry, I just punched my microphone. What do you know about the tea shop? Yes, good. The ant might have picked up something interesting about the explosion. Explosion? Oh, so that's what that was the other day. Old cavern shook. Crazy stuff. The ant clearly doesn't know anything interesting. It's an ant. Hey, that's not fair. I'm real perceptive, you know. There was some stuff happening after the shaking, I'll admit. A human in yellow clothing went past the roots. He did something esoteric to the hairy brute to get in. I assumed he'd come back screaming from the south tunnels. I never saw him again. Alright, I'll get you to your brother's friend. Yay! You're a real cool guy, buddy. We'll be sure to remember you as one of the good ones. Once I get back, that is. Alright, so... questing time. You should go down below to the Undercoast Path and then talk to the ant. Just pick him out of your pocket when it's time, or something like that. Alright? I now have an ant. Oh no. A psychic ant. The type of aberration creature that you really don't have the expertise to deal with. Psionics is a whole nother bag. But he's polite enough, so let's see if we can help the guy out. Though his psionic presence does cause your muscles to atrophy for some strange reason. -2 strength. He's listening in on everything. Uh-oh. Ah, yeah, so we have an examine button if we can examine something? Most of this stuff doesn't have examine written on it. Which is a shame. Right. So, this wizard, you can find something interesting upon its petrified surface. There is something interesting about this petrified wizard. A figure stands before you, frozen in stone, completely petrified. Their arms were raised defensively, hands covering their face. Basilisk, victim. Nasty way to go. Why do you guys just have these statues in the area? Well, we don't make the rules, cleric. The old lady would love to clean these up, but there are laws against it. This is designated as a dungeon area. Not as in the jail type dungeon, but as in dangerous monster territory. So if we find petrified victims, no matter how old, we're not allowed to even touch them. Only clerics can do that. Ah, and we don't have clerics with spells powerful enough to reverse basilisk victims. That seems to be the case, eh? Anyway, try not to break this poor sod. Let's examine him. The details are perfectly preserved in stone. Every fold of fabric, every strand of hair. Petrification captures everything in the moment of death. Look at the robes. Ornate robes with the arcane embroidery. A wizard. The style is old, decades, maybe longer. From the arcane era by the looks of it. Look at the closer at the cloak. Interesting. There's a rectangular shape pressed against their chest. A book clutched beneath the robes. It has been turned to stone along with its wielder. Look at it more closely. You peer between the stone folds of fabric. One page is partially visible. The text upon it is somewhat legible. Stone does not completely obscure ink, if the pressure was hard enough. Lean in. The handwriting is cramped. A wizard's notes. Most of the page is obscured by the angle on the stone, but one phrase stands out clearly. Written in bold lettering at the top. Master Hagginshags, I will learn. Haggin Shags is a very unfortunate name. A formal phrase, like a student's oath, or a passphrase. Haggin Shags. That is the name of one of the greatest houses of arcanists in Old Dimenor. You commit it to memory. Oh, somewhat interesting, I suppose. Maybe that'll come up as a solution to a problem at some point. Right, so there's another path here. I'm going to save so I don't have to do all that again. There's also a path this way? South Caves, beware of monsters. This is where the yellow man went? We might die. A tall stone mural stands before you. White mane craftsmanship. 3 serpentine figures carved and painted into the surface. Divine serpents. Each coiled and intertwined with the others. The colours are faint, but still they're greens, reds, yellows. Highly detailed yet brutish, ancient techniques. This was made by skilled hands during the Divine era. Obviously a white mane remnant. Let's examine the serpents. 3 distinct Figures. You might die. Snell is immortal. Yes, Snell can't die. Each with different colouring. The top serpent has sharp teeth. Predatory. The middle one appears more serpentine. Elegant. And the bottom one has unusual markings. They're interconnected, bound together. What's the meaning behind this mural? Religious art? Inane, really. The white mane believed in divine triads. 3 aspects of power. Creation, destruction, balance. This was a sacred image. Further down this path there should be an actual temple. Find it. Learn more about these noble creatures. What do you make of this wonderful artwork? A freaky serpent picture? He shrugs. There's a ton of these all over the place. You've either got snail memorabilia or these lion-styled pieces. Nothing else? Oh, I'd say 90%. From what I've learned in school, it was snails first, then lion, then trolls, then humans. He smirks. Then goblins, of course. Don't you dare stage a coup! You can't stop me. The goblin laughs. Do what you do, and let's keep moving. The southern tunnels are always filled with scary shit. Let's touch the carving. The stone is smooth, cool, worn by time, but still detailed. The white mane knew how to work stone. I think if we had higher constitution, we could actually talk to these stones and things. But, alas, we do not. Right, what scary shit's going to be in here? I'm going to save again. Beware the crunch! Cave paintings? Please don't step on the literal human skulls. Strange markings cover the cave walls. Painted in faded pigments. Humanoid figures. Simple. Primitive. Red and white against the dark stone. Multiple figures depicted across several surfaces. Let's examine the paintings. We step closer to inspect them. The style is unsettling. Crude stick figures with circular heads. Arms spread wide. Some kind of ritual or dance. Let's see if we can count the figures. Like, I kind of want to do the intelligence check, but maybe some of these other things will lower the intelligence check, so let's count the figures. You scan across the walls. 3 distinct figures, each a unique design. These look human. They do. Humanoid, at least. 2 arms, 2 legs, round head. But the style is too simple to determine species. Could be human, could be something else. Schnell, your people ever make art like this? Goblins? He laughs. We weren't even on this continent when these were made. My guess would be pre-fade, maybe. Oh, let's try it. Oh! Holy shit. I didn't expect to pass that check. You study the figures carefully. The pigments, the style, the preservation. Three cats sitting outside the window? Amazing. It is the cat summoner. It's not white mane, nor snail folk in origin. These paintings predate all of them. Before the snails? Yes. Before the Fade era. At the earliest, these should be dated to the early Gate Wars. Long before recorded human history. Well, they do look quite alien. What are those creatures supposed to even be? They could be depictions of a forgotten beast of yore. Beast of yore. Terms for the creatures invited by yore during the Gate era. Essentially a term for all the extremely old and ancient creatures across the coast. A folk type or higher being connected with your. Though the less exciting answer would be these are rare aberrations depicted by whatever people inhabited Ascan before the Tuluni cattle. I choose to believe these are super interesting alien artwork that just so happens to be left here below the city. Right. Sweet. Aliens. I'm quick saving again because I got a horrible feeling I'm about to walk into something that's gonna kill me. You never know though. Oh, hello. There's something other than regular corpse dust in this one. Oh, bone dust. Nice. My questing tree. Do I have something I need to like finalize in here, or is it just... Yeah, no. It's just stuff that's been added to the questing tree. That's a yellow hat. Is that a hat? Strange. +1 dexterity and -1 strength. A fancy hat. A yellow hat. You grab the smooth fabric. Yeah, this is like 1,000 crowns worth of esoteric cloth. Whoever dropped this is either rich as shit or had to run from something real dangerous. Your companion looks around, a bead of sweat rolling down his brow. Ah, Frank must have gone through here. Keep an eye open. It is yours now. Can I wear the hat? A fancy hat, made out of a premium quality silken yellow fabric. This is the kind of hat you'd expect to see on a high-class freestrider. Whoever owned it previously must have gotten lost in the horrors of the city below. You, however, obviously cannot wear it. It's nowhere near helm-like enough, though you could carry it around, maybe. Oh. It's a slotted item, huh? +1 dexterity. What is this slot? Oh. Is that just an extra item slot and I've been stupid this whole time? Getting an extra dexterity could be really good. That would put us at 17 dexterity. Does this one have that symbol? Yeah, no, yeah, that's just been there the whole time. I've had 3 slots this whole time. I've just been an idiot and I haven't used it. Oh well. Yikes. I'll take the minus in strength to get the extra dexterity. I think 17 dexterity. If we're gonna roll, there's something dead over there. Let's save. Hello? Are you a zombie? A headless corpse. Looks like some type of rogue. Oh. An esoteric lockpick? Excuse me. Screw the hat. We're going to equip the lockpick. +2 dexterity with no negatives. And we can lockpick now. Hell yeah. The dungeon continues far into the west part of Tolstead. I guess we can't go that way? Uh-oh. A sinking feeling appears. To your right. Your gut. It falters. The goblin jolts to the side. Cleric, there's... Oh shit, what the fuck is that? Yeah, that's a pretty apt response. Oh no. One of the stalagmites has sprouted a particularly nasty looking maw. Why did I not notice that thing? It was hidden perfectly. Excuses! Flung around the shadows of the cavern comes a long tendril. It flies towards you like a ballista firing a long, fleshy snake. In an instant, it's wrapped around... Huh? You're everything! Oh, this is bad. This is almost as bad as the pit situation. Hello, Moo. Oh, God. Fool! Damn it. Oh, it's only 1 health. It's fine. It tightens its grip and flails you around. Your ankle is crushed. The pain is excruciating. Scream and wiggle. Uh-oh. But then the tentacle pulls back, dragging you, flinging you against rock and rock. Grab something. Don't let it... The roper has you, its tendrils fastened like a lockjaw around your entire leg. As it attempts to pull you towards its maw, dragging you in like a fisherman with a thick catch on his hook. Now is not the time for simile! A monster. Punch it! Once you get control of your muscles again, that is. It appears you have been ambushed. No shit! Be surprised. What? An ambush? The goblin attempts to spring into action, but he's just too late. Your prey. The tendril pulls you closer. But it clearly finds you difficult with all this struggling, so it slams you into the ground. Oh! Bones broken. Loosely dangling. If you don't have anything good to say, say nothing, okay? No, you're not getting anywhere near that maw. Slither, slither, like your life depended on it. Because it does! There is still a chance. Find an opportunity. You're feeling sick. Break free. I slither. Oh, thank God. You spasm. You spasm harder. Each loosens the grip of the beast. Following the violent flinging, you kick and flail and rotate and dance like a beautiful dance imitating a fish on land. Great simile. Shuts up. With a final violent limb toss, the tentacle actually loosens quite a bit. That should make it easier. Shit. Your companion rushes into action, taking out his sling, trying to grab something. Didn't realize he was saying that. Grab what? The ground, I don't know. He takes a swing and fires off a bullet in its direction, striking right in the center of its mass. But the bullet just bounces off, and it lets out a horrendous hiss. Balls! It grips even harder. Do I get a go? Do I get a go here? Or like, cause he nat 20, am I just fucked? The roper keeps dragging you closer and closer to its chomping maw. You glance towards it, seeing the thousands of razor-like teeth almost extending towards you. You can handle one bite, right? Warning! That, dear reader, is no, I could not handle one more bite. How deeply upsetting. Ah, Christ. Right. Okay, hear me out. I'm taking this with me. And I'm going to save again, so I'll have to pick it up again. Right. We go! Left. Oh, Christ. How are we going to deal with that, man? How the hell are we going to deal with that? Leaves left to dry for a long time. Incense. A grand engraving of the divine era. Among the fallen and the broken of an ancient world lies among... I feel like I completely misread that. I'm gonna try again. Among the fallen and the broken of an ancient world lies among them a single structure. Now I did read that right, but my brain just didn't interpret it correctly. A monument to a forgotten power. At the top, a cracked lion's head glares at you. A one-eyed lion with a single dark and empty socket. It's a shrine, isn't it? Shrine to what god? Whitemane. They lived here. Not first, not last. Does it work? You may prepare spells here, yes. There is a connection to divinity. Shrines like this often hold the latent connection to your strings. If you can do it at the shrine of one dead god, why not another? You seen anything like this, Snail? Sure. Looks like a normal cat thing. There's a ton of them all over the city, if you know where to look. Are you some kind of cat expert? No. He speaks the truth. Hard to tell exactly what's going on here, due to the rubble and the dust. You could try investigating it more closely, but remember, the Whitemanes are famous for their traps. You know, like that fiery hallway we barely survived. So be careful. Alright. You look over the front of the shrine, seeing traces of markings on the surface. Let's look for that symbol that Akzel was talking about. You dust off the front of the shrine, then the sides of the shrine. It's faint, but there is some type of symbol on it. It's difficult to tell what's a weathered scratch and what's a creative choice. Yes, a symbol. A symbol of a sun, definitely. If this is what Akzel wanted you to find, you've found it. Oh, so now what? You're back to your dwarf buddy, of course. Yes. Tell Akzel about this symbol. He would be grateful for the information. Very grateful. Like, get a nice little payday grateful. You find what you're looking for? I like the sound of that. I want a payday too. I should get back to Akzel then. To those other ruins. Man, there's a lot of ruins down here. Excuse me. What's that light from the ceiling? It is an illusion, do not mind it. It is absolutely not the sun. Investigate the shrine? Oh. You trace your fingers over the markings at the front. There's something here inside the shrine, but you can't figure out how to possibly get it open. This thick of a stone block would not be easy to destroy, even if you had a perfect tool for the job. No, there is some other way. But what? Is it worth spending the 23 yours shards? Or is it... Wait, does it cost 23 or do I have 23? Don't know if I can't get into my inventory. Hang on. It only costs 1. Oh no, I have 23. Is it? Let's save just in case this does cost more. Uses them all. But if it only uses 1? Oh yeah, spend 1 shard. Alright, sure. Let's try again. So it's a frickin'... There we go. That's what I expected the first time. Your gloved hand glides over the markings on the front of the shrine. Something there, inside the stone. And it's... text. Tracing your fingers, you realize something is written, faintly, scrubbed down over centuries into the surface of the shrine. It says, El ojo rojo vigila tus logros. Take a step back and mumble it to yourself. It means the red eye. The red eye watches over you. Does that mean anything? I mean, they probably wouldn't write that on a shrine for no reason. He shrugs. They honestly might have, but who knows? You glance upward at the lion's head. He has a red eye. Oops. The eye socket. Perfectly sized for a gemstone. This is obviously a secret you would be able to trigger in case you inserted the correct gemstone. I have a red gemstone, do I not? In my inventory. The stony lion's head glares at you with that one sunken, dark eye. I want to be a bit careful about it, but you could probably put in that jacinth here. Do I need to insert a gemstone here? Yes, either a ruby or a jacinth would be a rather practical guess. These barbaric civilizations, if you can call them that, were all the same. Shiny rocks in mysterious temples used as esoteric triggers. Oh, alright. Carefully, you guide the jacinth into the perfectly sized eye hole. Once close enough, like a magnet, it gets sucked in. And you hear strange noise in the walls. Oh! Oh gods! The goblin gasps for air, unable to speak. Look to my left. Oh. You just almost just died. Oh, that was fast. You would have died had the final blade not been blocked by those vines. And Schnell would have died if he had stood just a bit further back or to the left. Fuck. The goblin is actually shaking. Gods have mercy. We were so close to just like dying. Look at these things. You'd be cut in half. Are you aware of that, cleric? No, real men don't possess emotions like that. Oh god. Yes, maybe, but we'll see in a bit. Oh, I've heard a delayed response is normal in these situations. Heard about a guy that got an arrow through his skull once, like straight through. The goblin tends to talk a lot when he's in emotional panic. This fucking guy, he just kept walking, almost like nothing had happened. Like he was just... With a brash crack, the front of the shrine pops out of place. The goblin jumps. A deep, rumbling voice echoes through the chamber as a lion's skull begins floating out of the shrine, along with a ghostly halberd. El vigilante rojo di crin blanca castigara tu. Oh. I think I just got knocked out by a flying tiger skull. The skull falls to the ground. Let's just stare at it. Huh? I'm not sure. He glances around, scanning for threats. That was a ghostly apparition left to guard the shrine. There we go. The undead spirit of this heretical temple has been vanquished. I don't think he was planning to go that way. Yeah, for once I agree with you. The skull is on the ground before you. And that halberd is just floating there. All ghost-like. Loot them! Come on! Well, I mean, I guess I'll check them out. A lion skull. You kneel down to look at the cat-like skull on the ground. What's your thought on this, Schnell? Oh, my head's as empty as that skull, cleric. Can we go? Hello? No response. Okay, I'll leave you to it. I can't take it with me. What about this bardish? Oh, halberd even. A spectral halberd that does 1 intelligence and 1 wisdom. Ah, a ghostly weapon, existing somewhat in between the astral and material planes. However, it is sadly not really materially bound, meaning it won't do any damage if you swing it. Damn! Oh, for God's sake! It's another useless weapon! But 1 wisdom and 1 intelligence. I'd lose 1 dexterity. But I'd gain 1 intelligence. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like there might not be any actual weapons. The closest thing we've had to an actual weapon is a mace that we shouldn't use in combat. Oh, I do have this hammer. It says it's not good for a fight, but like... I got a broken sword too. Yeah, no downsides. I think I'll stick with my dexterity. I'd rather have high dexterity right now. You know, we still don't have a book. That might be helpful at some point. I was kind of hoping this was going to like open up. It did not. Right, so that gives us 1 option. Whoops, keep pressing escape. This gives us 1 option. We go again. Maybe we won't fail this time. Oh no. Right, no way we can fail again, right? 19. 23? Yeah! Nah, it pulls me into an engagement. How did I not notice that thing? It was hidden perfectly. Excuses. Monster, punch it. It appears you've been ambushed. No shit. Is there really nothing I can do here? Pray? Waste of time? Try screaming instead. No time to react? What? An ambush? So this is the same as what was going before, except I'm not flailing through the air getting smashed around. The goblin attempts to spring into action. Flung around the shadows of the tavern comes a long tendril. It flies towards you like a blister firing from a long, fleshy snake. Oh. So this is the same as before. Grab something. No time for similes. Okay. Slither. Spasm again. Spasm harder. Violent flinging. Great simile. Shut up. Shit, shit. Grab what? I don't know, the ground. Balls. Tendril pulls you closer. Ah. Hey! You cannot kill me! I am the cleric. Bones broken. Loosely dangling. If you don't have anything good to say, say nothing. Grips even harder. That's it. Let's try to break free. Snell is really trying to save you. -10, you slithered. Oh god. Lady Fair, save me, good lord. With a deep, animalistic groan, you push yourself to the limit. Your body in a fight against this rubbery appendix of despair. No more. Right, we broke loose. You get a hold of it as it slithers around your leg, and you rip it to shreds. The beast shrieks, and its tentacle is left broken by your incredible display of power. You are free. One last breath. Come on, Snell, he whispers to himself and lines up a shot. Just like target practice. With a snap, he launches the bullet and hits the beast right in the eye. Yeah, take that, you piece of shit. It roars and is bleeding from its central eye. But it's still standing. Now just angered. Just one more shot. Keep it distracted. The beast lunges forward. Way farther than you expected. Its maw brushes up against you and bites down. Ugh! Falling 0 is impressive. It's one of my many superpowers. Ah, my nose is running. I have to be right about like 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. And there's no way I remember to cut that out of the episode on YouTube, so I'm going to apologise for that in advance. Apparently I've got the air conditioner set too low because it's cold. Right, so I don't think I can do this right now. There's got to be another way, right? So let's put a pin in that. Let's see if we can go back to the dwarf. Not that I can remember where the dwarf is. Excuse me? This looks like the kind of rock you can stand on to gain attention. Okay, why not? You step up on the rock. Around you lies the vast chamber of root and stone, of dwarf and primal forces pressing up against one another. One part struggle, one part harmonic symbiosis. This is the vessel in which the great bracken tree of Tolstad is nurtured. This well, its beating heart. Also, you can absolutely make some noise in here. Try it. Don't make this about yourself. A rock like this is a keystone in the community, not a tool for the individual. It's a platform. A scene. Scenes are made for bringing attention to those who deserve it. I.e., you. I am the lord of this dwarf fortress. Your voice echoes out among the tangled roots. What are you doing? Since no one of importance heard you, and you can make any statements you want, it really doesn't matter, unless you care about what the goblin thinks of you. I'm making a statement, Schnell. Seems a bit imperialist and or colonialist, if you ask me. Oh no, I didn't realise. I apologise. As an Asgalist, I would never endorse any imp or and or colonialist related statements. No, I was going for a more generic, power-affirming, apolitical statement. I don't think you really hit your target. The secret to complete confidence is an unadulterated and insane level of self-forgiveness. I read that in a book once. You carry the political weight of a dedicated apolitical person. Sounds British. The goblin looks around the pool, his face carrying an expression that's about to melt off his cheeks. Why am I standing here? What am I doing with my life? Can we go, please? Okay. I didn't even realise my hands were up. Thank you. Your echo fades among the roots. Right, what was this way? Oh, how do I get out of here? Hang on. There's like this way down here is what I'm going to save again. This place is lethal as shit. Is this just a... Ooh, it's a giant snail! A snail shell. It's blocking the way. Hello? The air itself grows freezing cold as you head deeper into the tunnel, until you find the passage blocked by a spiral shell. It is a massive unit of a hail snail. It fills the entire eastern passage. Holy hells! That's one thick snail. Don't be rude. He's just a little broad. Nothing wrong with that. The hail snail moves its thick head. The blue eye stalks, focusing on you? Probably? You ever seen a snail like this before, Schnell? Gesture with your arms to emphasize the humongous nature of the creature. I mean, yeah. The goblin waltzes up to it and looks it up and down. This big guy's been here for months. Last time I was here, he was facing slightly to the left. Moving closer, you do see that the snail is moving. Maybe 10 degrees, or 5. Not very fast. The frozen mucus slowly melting around it indicates a pattern. Yes. It is attempting to rotate by hail snail standards very, very slowly. It'll be done by next year, probably. Then it'll head straight out of the tunnel in another 1 or 2. I want to pet it. Why? That would be very cold. A lovely sentiment, but it could hurt you quite a lot. Frostbite is no joke. You could probably make a joke about frostbite if you tried hard enough. Yeah, I still want to pet the snail? Then do it. With gusto! The esoteric frost will damage you. I'm doing it. You reach forth and place a gloved hand upon the teal mucus-covered shell. It is hard, and the air is freezing cold. Your hand begins to burn. Ouch! Do you have to touch everything? I figured it was clear by the bone frigid temperature that it would be really stupid to pet a magical ice snail. That's just me. A deep, clicking emanates through the eastern tunnel. The hail snail speaks. Oh, is that what they sound like? Rub your frozen hand. By the gods. Yeah, don't get him angry. We like this guy. Speak with animals. A deep clicking emanates from the hail snail as the spell's esoteric tingle fades. A clicking that slowly transforms into a sentence. Little guy, are you friend? Yes, I am. I'm your friend. Friend. The snail's muttering echoes through the cavern. I am, oh god, Reckham. Lord Reckham Namu. You stand before a solemn soul. You're a solemn soul? Why? I am trapped. The cold, it holds me. I sleep but not sleep. Esoteric ice binds me. My children, they sleep too. We cannot move. Half hibernation. His own esoteric cold has trapped him. The Lord of what? Lord of my... oh god. S. Gautier. Goatery? Gotoire? I got the first bit down, the second bit not so sure. My children, 6 in number. They are small still, but they will grow, as I have grown. An escargotia, a snail family. All trapped in the same hibernation. How did you end up here? I fell asleep in this hallway months ago. When I woke, I was growing larger and larger, and colder. The esoteric cold, it feeds on itself. Now I cannot move, cannot warm, cannot wake. What are you voting in the election? Election? What is election? When people choose their leaders. Choose? We do not choose. They strong, they lead. They old, they guide. This is the way. But if I must vote, I vote for whoever helps snails. We are forgotten. Always forgotten. Do you know anything that could help me when it comes to the mystery of the tea shop that blew up? Tea shop? I do not know this. I know only cold and sleep and the slow turning. I can break the spell. Could I break the esoteric effect? You have a feeling you could. In either case, you must try. You have Druid Craft, and you petted him. Aren't you nice? Are you fucking serious? You focus on the esoteric energies. The strings connected the snail to the pocket, but they slip through your mental grasp. Not strong enough, not yet. You must try harder. You press your entire body against the frozen shell, and it burns. What are you doing, man? Ice forming on your armor. But your body heat, it's working. Cracks forming in the magical ice. Just a little more. You focus on the esoteric strings, the ley lines connecting the snail to the pocket dimension. There, you see it. The instability, the crack in the magic. Heat, that's all it needs. You press against the barrier. The pocket shudders, then shatters. The esoteric ice begins to melt. Slowly. Very slowly. But it's working. You did something? Yeah, I broke the esoteric effect. Oh. So that means it'll move away from the passage. Yeah. Right, that'll make Lady Sagely very happy. He groans. He would have preferred for the snail to remain, but he will not complain about it beyond these guttural noises. The snail lets out a blubbering, clicking noise. Other sounds echo from deeper in the hallway. His family is awakening, all together now. You should return later, after our rest. They will be done by then. We freed the snail! And we got really badly hurt. I'm gonna go rest at the shrine and heal myself, because holy crap. Absolutely smashed. My special ability in this game is to fail the checks that I have the highest chance of winning. Have you noticed? I'm starting to think that something's backwards. I can pass the ones which are really hard, and I can fail all the easy ones. Don't walk close to that. Oh look, all the axes are gone. Oh, can I only prepare? I can't heal here? I mean... I guess Good Apple could get me 5 HP, but Your Wounds probably also does that, so I guess we'll just Your Wounds. Like, I could use a second spell slot. I could use Prayer of Healing. I'll be fine with it. Ah, we'll heal. There we go. Oh no! I didn't want to do that. I didn't save after the snail. Oh no! Oh, this is really bad. Maybe we'll pass this time. Ow. Ow. Leather. Nice. The screamer feels sick. Fuck it. God's sake. Okay, well, funny story. We've got to talk to the snail again. Or it auto-saved and there are goblins here now? Question mark. The goblins are reclaiming the tunnel to the east. It's gotten real hot down here. Thank you, game. I appreciate the autosave. Yeah, I can't go down there though. I guess I've got to wait for them to fix the tunnel. Right, well, let's not worry about changing our spells. Oh, I suppose I can heal again. Well, that was a shit heal. Let's see if we can get back to Azcam. Like 15 minutes. Can I remember where the hell he was? Honestly, I've got no idea, and there's a good chance I'm just going to run into the ooze. The gelatinous cube. This is the the Hag's Cave? Yeah, it's the Hag's Cave. That's the fire tunnel. Oh, I have his mice. Okay, never mind. Let's do mice man. Hi buddy, I got your mice. The hulking beast looks at you with a deep hunger. Run. Great greets, human.
Huh?
I don't know this before. Can I not give him his rats? All of my literature removes stuff. Yeah, key items. I thought I only needed to find 4, and I have 4, but maybe there's 6, 1 for each stat. Oh well, never mind. Guess we won't be doing that. Excuse me, my voice is dying for some reason. That's the gelatinous cube. I don't want to walk into that. What? Oh! Do you reckon that passphrase, the shaggin' hags or whatever it was? Yeah, Master Haggin Shags. The door swings open with a powerful boom. The sound echoes through the dungeon hallways. My ability to accidentally walk into things that I've forgotten about is fantastic, isn't it? Inside, you see a faint light emanating from within. Soft, almost inviting. Or perhaps a trap. Probably a trap. One locked door usually isn't enough for these fucking wizard types. Well, after you, cleric. The goblin gestures toward the open doorway. He's not going first, that's for sure. Beyond lies the unknown. What secrets did this wizard hide? Time to find out. Time to quick save. Oh! Oh, okay. Is my voice going to survive this? I just read that sign? I feel like this is Ard's house. That sign. Fuck. It's gonna be a fucking mimic, isn't it? Let's be real. Right. Let's start by looking at stuff. The light is not real. Strange. A monster manual, but most of its pages are ruined. That's a strange box. An arcane music box. An ancient arcane box with strange knobs and buttons. Each turns to make some screeching foul sound. Not able to do anything useful, beautiful, artistic, or functional with this. But it's mine now. Many ruined magic scrolls, only one appears intact. Dancing light. Oh, it's a cantrip. An evocation cantrip. You create a torch-sized light within range, making it appear as a torch lantern or glowing orb that hovers in the air for a duration. Whichever form you choose, the light sheds a dim light in a 10-foot radius. Orb. Not a mimic. You stare at the sign. Your companion joins in on the staring as well. It does indeed say, not a mimic. Do you reckon the sign's a mimic? Let's see if we can pass an intelligence check. Hold on. Hold on. Look at the sign. I've been doing that for a while now. What about it? Ask yourself one basic question. How is the sign attached to the wall? Obviously, it's the nail up there. Yes, but look at it. Oh, it's not? That nail is not attached to the wood, nor does it hang upon anything else apparent. Could it be attached at the back? That would be a strange way to hang a basic sign like this. More importantly, why would the rope still be erect in this fashion? It is as if someone attempted to create a facsimile of a hanging sign and did not think through all the logical steps involved with why each piece is assembled. What about it? It's suspicious. Yeah, that much was obvious from the start. What do I do about it? See those pebbles on the ground? Toss one of them at the sign. A basic test of corporeality. You grab a pebble off the floor and lightly toss it towards the sign. Expecting it to bounce right off, it instead just stops. It gets stuck on the surface of the sign. Whoa. Wow. That's, it's soft? The pebble stopped, as if it hit a wall of soft, sticky honey. Ah. As you watch the pebble just sit there on the sign, you also see something emerging. An eye, staring at you. The sign was a mimic. The sign was a mimic. Fuck's sake. This is definitely an art campaign. I knew it. No, he didn't. Point at it and shout, a mimic! A real life mimic! Righto! Hold on! It speaks in a harsh, sharp tone. It speaks? Appears there are eyes upon me. Me who hide in plain sight. Interesting. There have been documentation of mimics bred for greater intelligence, but they were commonly seen as extinct in the current post-war era. You can talk? Talk and think, and breathe and bite. I do. The whole time? Alright then, it's time. Talk this bad boy over to your side. You can do it. I honestly did not expect you to talk. This is kind of throwing me off a little. Do not talk often, no, but you understand? Yeah, I understand. Understand! That is good. In colony, we speak good. Nice. Forward. Using mouth is not as speak good. The thing might be hideous, but it's not outwardly aggressive right now. If you want to reach out to it properly, try to mimic its speech pattern. Pun intended. Can you trust a monster built to trick people to death? Punch it in the eye. So, you are friendly? The creature makes a nodding-like motion. I am. Well then, time to talk. Look, the goblin says, turning away from the monster. I wouldn't trust this thing at the end of a 10-foot pole. However, If you can get some info out of it. Trust but verify, right? So... The Mimic looks around. I. Mission. Wizard told to guard stash. Stash, eh? But room change place. Chamber shift. Time pass. So, guard meek moves. Feeding. Guarding. From people. Coming. Not from dungeon. But meek can talk. Talk a lot. Ask meek. I'm tired of this. Just punch it. So your name is Meek? Meek, yes! That's a great name. Yes, yes! Must be lonely down here. Ah, not alone always. Colony is somewhere in past and west, long time spent in colony. Most are very dumb in colony. They do not enjoy smart. They kick out, not allowed to smart. Anti-intellectualism truly is a cancer upon our realm. Intellectuality? Not good, no. It is curse, smart curse. How strangely relatable. What do you know of this place? I know much, or... It shifts around a bit, swaying its gaze. I know danger and secret. Place is full of danger and secret. Master told much, and shared little. But Meek knows, Meek knows. The Mimic could be useful if it shared its secret. At least if this master is, as you suspect, a wizard. How can you talk? Talk, Master Maid. Meek, talk. Master? Master Hagginshags. Hagginshags? One of those Arcanist family, right? Must be an old Mimic. Indeed. They are supposed to be gone by now. The Hagginshags fell with their empire. The one this Mimic speaks of would have either been an imposter or a survivor. Are you guarding something? Yes, yes. Most stash is gone, lost or master took, but some is still here. Seems like the Mimic is a pretty decent masked guardian. Can I have it? No, no, only master takes stash. Where is master? Not here, not here. Master gone, Meek alone. Relate more to this monster right now than you do with most humans on the streets of Norfolk. A good wizard's pet. A wizard requires a familiar. You're too good. Where do you come from? Master Leia. It is not close. Place change. Shift. Here is not where once was and will be. Suddenly, a very complicated sentence. The Mimic is a spontaneous poet. What am I supposed to do with this thing? Take the stash, of course. It might be unorthodox, but there's always surely a way to convince this creature to help out. All monsters need to be defeated. However, this one does not seem so bad. I can ask it to join the party? Really? It would help to have more allies. If you can call a Mimic ally. If you can get the creature to just hang about and share its info, then why not? A Mimic would be a decent familiar. The Goblin, however, has not proven to be a sufficient servant. Schnell glances at you as you stand there in silence. Alright, let's see if we can convince the Mimic to join us. -1 DC, Snell is flattered. I kissed its ass, apparently that gave me -2. And -3, he shared his pain with being too smart. I half expected to roll a 1. Right. Well, this might seem pretty simple at this point, but you've got to convince this thing that you'll be its new master. Oh. And you do that by... Well, what's with the music? Hey, Mimic. Meek. Yes, yes? When was the last time you saw your master? Master? Yes, yes. Master was... It fidgets on the wall. Master had a... Master say... Meek should... Then... Meek not seen Master for long. Long. There we go. You made those gears start turning. Now hit him with the big one. Your old master is gone, Meek. Oh, but... No buts. He's gone. But it's okay. I will be your new master. Oh. The Mimic's eye goes wide, revealing a horrifying mess of shiny pupils. Then it begins to shake. No, that does not... What? Only master can order. Old order, still fresh order. Maybe ask, what exactly was the order? Order? Master talk. Guard meek. Guard stash. Guard meek. Only order by master. Well, there's a loophole there. Your guard meek? Guard is title. Title is guard. So if you stop having that title, then you're no longer guard meek, and thus you don't need to follow the orders. Meek stares at you for a moment. It turns to your companion as well. Sounds logical to me. Yes, that work. But Meek is guard meek. Not anymore. By the power granted to me by the city of Norvik, I officially deputize you. Mr. Meek. What? The mimic jolts around on the wall. Your new title is now Deputy Meek. Congratulations, want to join the party? A horrid screeching sound is emitted from the monster as it leaps towards you. Shit! The goblin yells and steps back. We embrace it. Within a moment you realize that the mimic has left its pose and turned into a cloak. Cloak I am. If danger, I tell. A familiar has joined the party. Keep familiars equipped to gain bonuses and dice checked. Deputy Meek at service. Are you sure that's safe? What's the worst that could happen, Snell? Useful to have the little guy around. Yes, little guy. Fuck it. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's keep the mimic around, why not? He mutters to himself. I can write a book on famous last words after this whole thing. Let's go! We're going to save. I'm going to pick up this because I feel like I earned it. Bone dust and knock! Holy shit! Holy shit, we've needed this. Choose an object that you can see within range. The object can be a door, box, chest, or set of manacles, a padlock, or other object that contains a mundane or magical means that prevents access. A target that is held shut by a mundane lock or that is struck or barred becomes unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred. If the object has multiple locks, only one of them is unlocked. Hell yeah. Hello, minor trader. Where's my new guy? Your buddy Meek. He keeps you out of trouble. Oh God. Yeah, nobody's gonna notice. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. Oi. Right, I'm not going to open the chest because I need to end the stream because it's running. It's running long. We will finish exploring this room in the next stream, I'm afraid. My voice is hurting quite a lot, which is not good. Let's save the game, and I guess I shall end the recording for YouTube here. So thank you all very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated, and as always, I'll see you next time.